Hello guys, this is Dr. Lior Bar-El, and today I got some great news for you guys. As always with Lenovo, compared to Steam Deck that has a huge community, Lenovo is an actual company that makes laptops and so on and so forth. And because of that, I didn't think they were going to have so much support in the community and all that, but that's quickly coming to me being wrong, actually, to myself. I never actually said this, but I was proven wrong to myself that they actually are really looking like they have an entire roadmap for updates, and I'm going to share this with you right now, so let's get right into it. Okay, guys, so I was wondering at first, I said, are they going to be doing constant updates? Is this going to be a temporary thing? But already there's a mod community that released already a BIOS that's modded and so on and so forth, which I don't recommend you using. I'm still saying that until something original is released, because I had to fix for a lot of people in my community, and I do it for free. If you guys are around my area, if you brick your systems, let me know. If I have the time, I will do it. If I don't, you got to be on queue for a while. But I had to repair it using my cloned copy of my hard drive that before I upgraded it, so I could just clone it again and again and again for people and fix their which I recommend everybody do, just in case, to have a backup hard drive, just in case anything hits the fan. You have something that's a backup, open it up, put in the other drive, and you're good to go. But that's how you fix it. But anyways, I didn't think they were going to have such a big community, and they did. And pretty much right now, Legion Go, Lenovo Legion Go has updates coming all the time, and the update they just had was at November 10, 2023. So first off, let me tell you, there's going to be one, I believe, in November 3rd that's going to have another update that's coming up very, very soon. That's going to be, I believe, also for the AMD drivers, which I'm hoping the Adrenaline will finally work with Windows 11, so you guys don't have to uninstall certain parts from the update that pretty much took over and ruined everything. But, let's hope for that. But anyways, let me go right into it, exactly what they said. So they wrote, "Hi all. First, some comments on last week's update." So Ben Myers basically said, space, another update coming around November 10th, and another in 2 to 4 weeks after that. For the this is by Lenovo itself. Update has been released and will automatically download when space starts, which is BS. As you guys know, most of us could not do automatic updates. We'd have to manually go to Legion Life, and then download it from there. So just in case, you got to go over there in November 30th or whatever when it comes. So it says more updates planned. Next tentative release will be around 11:30, November 30th. So you'll be able to get that. Right now, what the latest update was, which was 1.0.2.2, the space is darker UI option will be released around November 10th, which was already. Seems like this is an option, but now default UI has been darkened. Space DPI settings for FPS mode will appear in controller settings once FPS mode is toggled on, already implemented in 1.0.2.1. Now, I am going to say this. I have contacted customer service, and they told me also a lot of the times when you have the frame rates, it doesn't, when I do frame rate benchmarking for you, I actually have to use an external software, third-party software, that is, because unfortunately, it doesn't work on their damn thing. Sometimes it just gets zeroed out, and it's clearly not zero. So what they're saying here, I mean, I hope they improve that on the 30th. I don't know, but they claimed that they fixed a little bit of those issues, which they didn't. So per community request, right button now only opens performance menu with one click, and left menu has been removed. Okay. Space, trackpad DPI, and joystick dead zone management are a work in progress, which we all know already. That's what they're doing. This may take longer than originally expected, he says. Still in the plan. However, we are looking to add joystick sensitivity adjustments and additional to the dead zone management. Space working on making apply game profile more intuitive. Some improvements coming around November 10th. Which already passed. This is still a work in progress, which obviously, I'm going to be honest with you, based on my test, I clearly did not see that. Did not see this. Drivers, new VGA drivers are coming very soon, within the next 72 hours, which I already did. Doesn't really do anything really. Can be found here when available. New drivers were updated last week to address issues with out-of-date messaging and crashes in games like Starfield. Working with extended. By the way, that's nonsense because I still got freezing in Starfield. Working with extended teams and vendors to expedite driver release process, but please understand these are custom drivers, and while other system using the chipset may maybe different dates, it doesn't necessarily signify anything. So basically saying wait for their official one. Gyros. Now this is for the gyro controls we all been waiting for. It is capable of gyro. Of course, they have to work on it. So they said gyro, 3 total, 1 in each controller and 1 in the main unit. Space 1.0.2.2 allows to set gyro as left or right joystick. Further improvements work in progress, it says. Okay, let's see the next one here. It says, I'm working to details on the... okay, so now... Here's the thing. There's a new BIOS update that's going to be coming out officially by them. That one I recommend that, you would definitely go and do. The other one, like I said, a lot of people in my community around my area are complaining that they had issues with that. So that's something to definitely worry about. And like I said, they gave 6G capability. So this new BIOS officially will be 6G. And I already updated to that BS bio. I don't call it BS because it worked for me, but 6G freezes your system. So I contacted customer service on that, and they said, well, that's because it's not an official release of the BIOS. So when the official release of the BIOS is the 6G. So in my previous one that I was talking to you guys about, the 6G getting stuck and the 4G being the sweet spot, I might be wrong about that because that was not from the official BIOS update, which I also warned you not to do. So just be careful about that. Now, there was an issue, of course, when we go between 60 hertz to 144 hertz. It tells you need to plug it in. They said they're going to fix that. Well, I don't know. We'll see how the heck that pans out. But hopefully the next BIOS will give you more flexibility on what you can and cannot do. I don't know, in terms of, what do you call it? Even battery life, really. Because they said, the customer service agent that I spoke to said they're working on ways that you could also, drag the battery a little bit longer than usual. So we'll see how the heck that thing pans out. So additional customization for key mappings for controllers are going to be intact. Additional UMA frame buffer options, including 6G and auto. Custom fan curve adjustments, FPS limiter implementation, fix for, here we go, 144 to 60 hertz refresh rate, toggle requiring AC adapter, reports of some users not seeing custom TDP take effect, which even here on our in our channel, you saw, I always tell you guys comment. Some of you guys had issues where that happened. Well, they claim they're going to fix that. I showed you guys how to fix that really quickly in the other video. As soon as you update, it should be working. If it doesn't, then maybe that's what they're addressing. But to me, it works once you update. It should be fine. But there you go. Reports of some users not seeing working FPS counter, which it's not some users. We're all having issues with that. So and it didn't work on the newest update. So hopefully the next update will work because it gets zeroed out sometimes. Maybe they mean seeing it, at all, which some games don't let you see it. Also, some games like Cyberpunk, when you're putting the resolution on low, for some reason you can't see it right away. It takes a couple of restarts till it works. I hope they fix that. We'll see how the heck that works out. Users requested the ability to turn off loading of Legion space when system boots. There is now a toggle in the general tab to address this. Please note that if space is not loaded, some controller settings functionality may not work. Okay, whatever. We know that already. Added additional language support to space, Spanish, French, German, and Japanese. And then there's audio volume. While this is admittedly not an ideal fix, a potential okay, here's the thing. They want to try to make the volume a little bit louder than it is. Guys, I mean, if you're playing in an isolated place, yeah, but most of us that use this for an handheld device, are going to be using it with, headphones, earphones, any kind of thing that you have. You're not going to really be using the speakers. The ROG Ally smokes this thing, as I told you guys in my initial review. So you guys know already what I told you, that it actually smokes it in terms of the sound quality. The thing is, I really don't care about that because it doesn't really do any justice for me, at least. But maybe if you guys are playing, like if I'm already playing on a desk where I'm isolated or whatever, I'd rather just play on a real gaming computer, not an underpowered gaming computer that lasts for like an hour, even if I'm plugged in. I mean, it doesn't really let you play as well as a real gaming computer. But again, if I took this to a hotel and I didn't have a laptop or something like that, it is cool to have that to be isolated. So that's going to be a good thing. I just hope they don't overpower. There's a lot of places that when you do things like when you had the PSP, the original, you had every way to mod it. When you actually increased power beyond what factory specifications allow, guess what happened? The speakers blew out. And then you have no sound. So I really hope that's not the issue here, where even the point that it actually strains the speaker to have that, at that cost. I don't think I would like that. I'd rather have something on default, and they obviously did test on this in the beginning. The only reason they're pushing it out is because people are complaining about it. But again, if it's designed to be in a certain thing, sometimes companies will just launch some kind of way to let you go over the top, and guess what happens? Right after your warranty gets smoked, well, you're on your own, kid. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. I rather just go with the regular things on that. But they said they're going to do EQ settings and, max for each frequency and so on and so forth. So might be pretty cool to see some EQ settings on that. Some games are, I would like to have more bass on, while other ones, I don't mind the really tinny type of feel to it. You never know. So, I mean, especially when you're hearing through headphones, you kind of like to have these EQ settings because you get just better sound quality out of that. So I'm looking definitely forward to that, to see what the heck that's going to be like. So basically that's it in a nutshell. So there is definitely a roadmap, and I'm so glad to see that. And I spoke with customer service. Really nice people, and they actually was really nice and actually told me that they plan to release updates for years on this thing. So, and they have a community and everything. So we're building up here. Not bad, not too shabby. I really wish that they're more like the Steam Deck, where they try to keep it, not really updating it, upgrading it, even though they sort of did with the OLED and better battery life because they know how to control it with the new build or whatever. But I'm saying, it kind of makes me feel good because when you're spending, on a Steam Deck, it's cheaper. On ROG Ally, it's cheaper. But when you're spending about $800 to $900 on this thing right here, you kind of want it to last a few years before you say, okay, this thing is out of date. Or it's just like a computer. Every couple of months, it's out of date. So I hope Lenovo gets that and, does push the envelope, but allow us to, I know even though the memory is soldered in, I hope there's kits that will be available for this. I hope it'll support 3 terabyte drives whenever the hell that comes out in a more affordable price, or 4 gigabytes if that ever comes out at that, thing. And I just hope there's more customization to this, to this unit itself. But we'll see what the heck happens. So far, I am liking what I'm seeing. Constant updates, but a lot of people are giving them, kind of clapping like seals and throwing them a fish. But the truth of the matter is, you kind of don't want to do that right now, because right now it's new, so it's obvious they're going to do that. But later on, that's what we gotta see. How is this going to be 9 months down the line? Are those updates going to come into play? That's something we got to question ourselves. So anyways, guys, as always, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, hit that bell button. Helps the algorithm a lot. You guys know I work 3 jobs to make this happen. I buy all my gear. I'm not a paid-for reviewer. I give you guys nothing but honest reviews. And any type of things that I find out, like settings, stuff like that, I do a lot of benchmarking and stuff on regular computers, as you can see my repair videos and all of that. So anything I find out, I always give you guys the updates. If anything comes out by Lenovo, I will keep you guys up to date on that. But just wanted to touch base with you on things, because I see a lot of people mentioning certain updates, but they're not telling you that it doesn't work or it works. And I'm telling you, some of the updates that they say fixed issues didn't fix issues, because there's still issues there of the things they're claiming they fixed. So It is what it is, guys. As always, as always, like what I say here, share it with everybody you know, make the family grow. Comment down below. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye. As always, guys, if you like what you see, self-funded here, be sure to check out all my other stuff, from mini-series to unboxings to technology, and Nintendo reviews and 3D printer reviews and all that good stuff. If you like what you see, the only way you can help the channel is by liking this video, subscribing, and hitting that bell button. As many more cool videos to come. Definitely want you guys in it, and I want you guys to be vocal. Definitely comment down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.